Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. South Africa's tax row is heading to court just weeks before a controversial VAT hike is set to kick in. From May 1st, the government plans to raise VAT from 15% to 15.5%. That might sound small, just 0.5%, but here is DW's Thuso Kumalo on what it could mean for South Africans' pockets.
Let's break it down. If you are spending 1,000 rands a month, about $54 on groceries and essentials, you'd now be paying an extra 50 rands, nearly $3 each month. VAT touches almost everything from food and electricity to transport, school supplies and services, though a few basic food items are zero rated. Why does the government want this? Finance Minister says without the hike, South Africa could lose about $730 million, money already budgeted for things like grants, education, healthcare, and yes, keeping the lights on. The Democratic Alliance, DA, part of the fragile coalition government, says the tax hurts the poor most and that the process behind introducing it may have been unlawful. With over 20 million South Africans on welfare and unemployment at 32%, critics say the timing is off. But is 15.5% really that high? Not really. Compared to Kenya, 16%, Ghana, 21%, or Morocco, 20%. But Nigerians still enjoy just 7%. So, what do you think? Should South Africa raise VAT to fix its budget? And how high is VAT where you live?
Now, sticking to the cost of living issues, some Ugandans have reacted angrily after President Yoweri Museveni told the country to forget about roads and hospitals for now and instead focus on creating wealth at the household level. Here is DW's Frank Higa with the reactions from Kampala.
To many Ugandans, this message misses the mark, especially at a time when food prices are rising, incomes are low, and hospitals are already overstretched. On social media, some are asking, how do you create wealth when access to clean water, electricity, and basic healthcare is still a struggle? Isn't building roads and hospitals also part of enabling people to create wealth? Museveni's defenders argue that mindset change is crucial and that household entrepreneurship is a step toward long-term sustainability. But I spoke to some on the streets of Kampala, and here is what they think.
That is his point of view as the president. But he should ask us, people who are down, who need the services. The reason why we voted him was because he said he's going to give us good roads, he's going to give us good services. We didn't have anything of household income.
If the president is focusing on household income to uplift the incomes of these people, I think the president is doing the right thing.
Well, thanks, Frank, for that. The bigger question now is, can wealth creation happen without infrastructure, or must they go hand in hand? And as we ponder about that, finally in sports, Manchester United boss Ruben Amorim says his team must win the Europa League after their dramatic quarter-final win over Lyon last night. United now face Athletic Club for a place in the final. In the other semi-final, Tottenham Hotspurs will take on Norwegian side Bodo Glimt. Spurs knocked out German side Frankfurt. And speaking of Frankfurt, they are back in Bundesliga action this Sunday for match day 30. They are sitting pretty third behind Bayern Munich and Leverkusen. League leaders Bayern, fresh from their Champions League exit to Inter Milan, will face Heidenheim this weekend. We will be commentating that match live, so catch it right here on our YouTube channel, DW Africa. Well, that's all we had time for today. Are you interested in constructive analysis of news happenings? Just hit the subscribe button, like, and comment on the stories we highlight. DW Africa is our channel's name, and my name is George Okachi.